Hello, welcome back to the Dushirampa podcast, and I am Delicia. So, in today's video, I have with you something more of like an advice. We are living in a world where some things that back in the day was a taboo or a big deal, in today's world, it's no longer a big deal. And once you point it out as a big deal, it's more like you are too picky or you're full of yourself. It's not a fact, it's just that in large number, it's that way. Things like being a baby mama, being a baby daddy, moderate, having multiple baby mamas or baby daddies, Yeah, we still frown upon it, but otherwise it's happening, even though it's more in conversation, but still it is happening. It's very much common, it's in large numbers. So there's this gentleman into this video that he's asking this question that what would you do, or rather what would you advise your child if he came home with a boyfriend or a girlfriend who has multiple baby mamas or baby daddies? What would you advise them? Listen, let's get into the video.
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Let me ask you a question. Men and women, your child just graduated from college, got their master's degree. They about to get their life together. I want to ask you a question. Now, your daughter come home with a guy and she tells you he has 5 baby mothers. What do you give as an advice to your child who been more so in school, getting educated, getting everything ready for their lives? Vice versa for the women. Your son come home, he football player, whatever, bachelor's, master's degree. Mom, I want to be with this woman. She has 5, 6 baby daddies. What is your advice you give to your child at that time? They have no kids at all. Give me the advice. Wow.
Yeah, that's the gentleman's question. The advice that you give your child. Maybe you have a child, or maybe you perhaps dream to have kids in the future. What would you advise them in this kind of situation? Because I was watching this dating show yesterday, and this lady was like, she was asked if she doesn't mind if the guy has a child. And she was like, oh, in today's world, you're never gonna find a single guy who does not have a child. So at this point, I'm giving up. Like, that was a word, I'm giving up. That really caught my attention. Giving up, because yeah, it is rare, but rare does not mean that they are not there. They are there. They are definitely there. So, anyways, let's look into the comment sections what people had to say. Listen, the first one. If it was my daughter, I'll tell her to go for it, because if I tell her the sun is yellow, she would say it's blue. Okay? Give absolutely no advice. Kids tend to go against whatever their parents says, so say nothing. So you're giving up? Wow. I would be disappointed, but I wouldn't discourage it because it may draw them closer. I pray that you have given them everything that they need. I will be against it because his track record of all this baby mothers says a lot. I'm not even gonna hide it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, 5 is a lot. 5, even 2 is a big deal already. Don't stop her from dating him after a month or so. I guarantee she wouldn't want to be with him after she sees all that drama. You never know, she might surprise you and still want to go ahead and get married to him. That's not a healthy relationship, because it's going to always be a problem there. You can't tell her or him nothing. The more you tell them no, the more they want that person. Yeah, I understand, because it's especially that it's still in the beginning of a relationship, that honeymoon phase, that illusion. I'm sorry to call it that, but a honeymoon phase, there's a lot of he's good, he's right, kind of talks. So especially a woman. And they say you can't advise a woman who's in love. You're wasting your time. If you are against the relationship, she will go against the grain. So I will tell her not to connect emotionally because he has a bad track record. Man, run as fast as you can, darling. Please, there are so many other people in the world. Why do you think he has so many baby mamas? Exactly. No, it's a situation where you gotta tiptoe because she's still in love. It's still the beginning of the relationship, so she's not available to hear or understand or take into consideration advices that she'll be getting regarding the relationship. So it's gonna come across as you are negatively criticizing the relationship. She won't see it the way everyone else will be seeing it, unfortunately. Not everyone though, some they will understand, some no. And the fact that already she's in a relationship with that person, he or she, just know that it's going to be difficult for you to advise them otherwise, so take your time and be mindful of how you walk into this whole thing. Let me go for the last two. If you go totally against it, then you push them away. Tell them to give the relationship a full year and document the up time and bad times. Okay. Hi, I will say if he have 5 kids by 5 baby mama, it's trouble number one. That mean he have to pay for 5 kids. Think about it hard. Baby, I'm not going to tell you to get a new man. I'm going to ask you to pray and let God lead your relationship. Wow. I understand where they're coming from because it's very true that simple, you wouldn't advise a woman who's in love. So tell me what you think. What would you advise your child, your sister, your cousin, your brother? Because this is wild. The first time I hear it, I'm gonna drop my jaw up. I mean, 5 is a lot. Where are we going? Do you plan to have kids with him or her? Because, no. Really? Why would you overlook such a thing? Yeah, they would have changed, but the track record, how they becoming, and think about it. Tell me what you think in the comment sections. Otherwise, let me love and leave you.